Hello everyone, this is Meher Anjum from H Division team number 10. My teammates are Amit, Sharan and Nivedita. The title of our course project is Rotimatic. So let's begin. The need statement that was given to us is Annapurna Catering Services want semi-automatic food catering bot for a wedding function due to shortage of laborers. Our problem definition is to design a semi-automatic catering bot machine which is able to do accurate and hygienic serving process. It should be portable and user-friendly. Machine must not exceed the volume of 2 cubic feet and it should be able to serve one roti at a time. The budget to build this bot must not exceed 4,000 rupees. It should be able to work continuously for 3 hours. If the user demands for a butter roti, our machine must be able to serve butter roti. The function tree is our bot performs 4 major functions: handling the roti, handle butter, indications, and casing. These 4 functions are further divided into sub-functions. Under handling the roti, the functions are store roti, sense roti, hold a plate in the system, sense the plate, move the roti, dispense the roti in the plate. Under handling butter, the sub-functions are store butter, sense the roti holder, apply butter. Under indications, the functions are machine on or off, alert when roti holder is empty, and alert when the process is completed. Next function is casing. These 4 major functions are clustered into subsystems. The 4 subsystems identified are roti handling unit, butter handling unit, indications, and casing. 4 designs for our course project were generated: Design 1, Design 2, Design 3 and Design 4. Out of these 4 designs, one design was selected by taking the help of a puck chart. In the selected design, there is a roti holder, 2 conveyor belts, one inside the roti holder and the other conveyor belt outside the roti holder. There is a stand for application of butter. This stand has a rack and pinion to which a brush is attached, and this rack and pinion is attached to a DC motor. Now let's move on to virtual implementation. The 3D model of the entire system is as follows.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very well in your home. So today I am going to explain our Team 10's engineering exploration project through this 3D model. As you can see, this is our final 3D model of our roti serving board, which comes under the topic catering board. So let's start. This roti serving board will be operated by a mobile app. User can give command like on and off or type of roti, whether a plain roti or a butter roti. So let's take an example with butter roti and understand the process of roti serving bot. Once the user will give command, a Bluetooth receiver will receive the signal which is connected with Arduino board. Then our first air sensor, which is placed inside the container, will detect whether the container is empty or not. If it is empty, it will give signal to the user to refill it. After that, second air sensor will detect whether the plate is placed over here or not. If it is placed, then the process will good to go. Otherwise, it will give signal to user to place a plate over here. Once the work of both air sensor is done, our first conveyor belt will run for 5 seconds and stop. After 5 seconds, our roti will reach over the second conveyor belt. As we know, we are taking example for butter roti, then this DC motor will run for 6 seconds. For applying butter over roti, we are using rack and pinion mechanism. So for 6 seconds, DC motor will run. So the brush will apply butter over roti. Once the application of butter is done, roti will be served over the plate. Once the whole process will be completed, buzzers will sound, then user get to know roti is served. The only difference in the operations of plain roti and butter roti is the working of DC motor. If user gives the command for plain roti, the DC motor will not run. Rest all the operations are same. So this is our project. Thank you and have a nice day.
Next is the circuit diagram of the entire system. In our final circuit diagram, we have 3 DC motors, 2 IR sensors, a Bluetooth module, a buzzer, a red LED and a green LED connected to Arduino Mega and a relay. Let's have a quick look on the flowchart of our course project.
Hello everyone, this is Nivedita and the flowchart is as follows. Once the process starts, switch the button using app and green LED glows. IR sensor senses the roti in container. If IR equals to 1, then roti holder is empty. Then red LED glows. If IR equals to 0, roti holder contains roti and IR sensor senses the plate. If IR equals to 1, indicates that there is no plate and red LED glows. If IR equals to 0, take user input through app. Then DC motor is on for the second conveyor belt and DC motor is on for the first conveyor belt, and both the conveyor belt starts moving, and DC motor is off for the first conveyor belt after 5 seconds. And then first conveyor belt stops. Type of roti. If the user needs butter roti, then DC motor for rack and pinion is on and DC motor rotates clockwise for 3 seconds and DC motor rotates anti-clockwise for 3 seconds. Apply butter for 6 seconds and DC motor is off for the rack and pinion, and roti is dispensed in the plate. If the user needs plain roti, then DC motor for second conveyor belt is on, delay for 10 seconds, and DC motor is off for the second conveyor belt, and roti is dispensed in the plate, and buzzer beeps for 3 seconds, and the process stops.
Next, coming to bill of materials required for the entire system. To make roti container, we are using foam sheet. We are using crepe bandage for the conveyor belt. To support the conveyor belt, we are using nylon rods. The base of the entire model is made from foam sheet. Rack and pinion is designed from acrylic sheet. In addition to this, we are using L clamps, nuts and bolts. The stand for rack and pinion is made from aluminium channel. We are also using IR sensors and buzzers. Now coming to motor sizing and battery sizing of the entire system. In motor sizing, the DC motor for conveyor belt. We need 2 DC motors of 30 RPM for the conveyor belt from the above calculations. Next is DC motor for rack and pinion. We need a DC motor of 200 RPM for rack and pinion. In battery sizing, we need a battery of 2700 mAh for our course project.
Hello everyone, myself Sharan and I am going to tell about function specification of the entire system. For every function there are a certain specification, like sense the roti. Roti should be sensed within the range of 2 cm. Sense the plate should be sensed within the range of 2 cm. To store roti, a maximum of 10 can be stored. Dispense the roti. Roti should be dispensed out of the container through a conveyor belt of 10 into 5 cm dimension and the dispensing time is 5 seconds. Take user input. Take the option for butter roti or plain roti through the mobile app. Butter application. Brush should be placed 2 cm above the conveyor belt and the butter should be applied for 6 seconds. Process completion. The buzzer beeps for 3 seconds. Time taken to complete the process. Roti should be dispensed in a plate within 30 seconds.
Now, let's look at the modeling and simulation of our final circuit. Our circuit has 3 DC motors. First DC motor is for the conveyor belt which is inside the container. The second DC motor is for the second conveyor belt which is outside the container, and the third DC motor is for rack and pinion which is used for the application of butter. We have two LEDs, a red LED and a green LED. Red LED is used to indicate when there is no roti in the container and also if there is no plate. Green roti is used to indicate that the bot is switched on. Also, we have a buzzer which is used to indicate the process completion. We have two IR sensors. Here we have replaced IR sensor by a slide switch. We have two IR sensors. One sensor is inside the container to sense the roti and the other sensor is used to sense the plate. Let us simulate the circuit. First, let us assume that there is roti in the container and also there is plate, and assuming these two parameters, let us simulate the circuit. When I give value as A, the bot is turned on. This is indicated by the glowing of green LED. First, let me demonstrate the working of the circuit for plain roti. When the option for plain roti is given, the first conveyor belt moves for 5 seconds, then the second conveyor belt dispenses the roti in the plate and the buzzer buzzes. We can see the demonstration. The buzzer buzzes for 3 seconds and indicating that the process is completed. Now if the user wants butter roti, option B, value B or character B is given as the input. Here all the 3 DC motor works. First DC motor brings roti out of the container, second DC motor takes the roti to the plate, third DC motor moves in clockwise as well as anti-clockwise direction for butter application. Lastly, buzzer buzzes indicating the process is completed. This was when there is roti inside the container and also when there is plate kept. Let us now see what happens when there is no roti inside the container or if the plate is not kept. Let me turn on the switch. Red LED glows indicating that there is no roti. Even if I give input, that is plain roti or butter roti, nothing happens. We can see nothing happens, no DC motor is moving or rotating, indicating that there is no roti in the container. Now let us again see for if there is no plate. First the bot is turned on. Now the IR sensor senses the plate. If there is no plate, red LED glows and whatever input is given, the code will not work.
During engineering exploration project, I have experienced and learned lot of things. Like, first of all, exploration project was not an individual task; it was a group task. So you have to work with people having different mindsets, which will help you in future when you work in team. So sometimes your idea is best, but you have to convince your teammates for choosing your idea, and it helps in analyzing real world problem and finding number of solutions for a specific problem. But finding a solution is not enough. Finding an efficient solution is very necessary.
Through this engineering exploration course, I learned many new things. Like I learned how to use an Arduino and even how to program it. I got opportunity to explore many new softwares like Thinkercad, Draw.io, Circuit.io and many more. I learned how to solve a problem innovatively and how to represent it systematically. I learned how we work in a team and what are the problems and advantages we get from a teamwork. Overall, it was a very nice experience on working in this course. This was all about our course project, Rotimatic. Hope you all have liked it. Thank you for watching.